Hi, welcome to my Luminosity Yoga channel. My name is Anya. This is the video for the Pisces New Moon 2026. Let's start by sitting on our mats. So this Pisces New Moon will take place in some places on the 18th and others on the 19th of March 2026. Where I am, it will be in the very early hours of the 19th of March, which is a Thursday, so Jupiter's Day. And traditionally, the mutable water sign Pisces is ruled by the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is now direct in the sign of Cancer. And so we have, on the one hand, we have this Jupiter in Cancer here with this new moon. And we have quite a lot of energy in water in the sign of Pisces. And on the other side of the new moon is a lot of Aries energy. So this cardinal fire energy. And this also falls, it makes a lot of sense because we're just before the equinox and before the sun actually goes into Aries. So each of the signs has 30 degrees in the zodiac, and a new moon will be at the 28th degree of Pisces. And this is in the Sabian symbols, which is a series of channeled symbols where each of the degrees of the zodiac has a particular symbol associated with it. And for 29 degrees of Pisces, it is light breaking into many colors as it passes through a prism. So this is it's a very beautiful image, and that gives you maybe a feeling for what the Pisces energy is all about. So rather than actually getting lost in the external world, this is a lot about coming into your inner world and allowing yourself to relax and really come from a place of, let's say, compassion and kindness and centering yourself inwards in order to deal with external challenges at this time. So, very beautifully put by Mark Lawrenson in the new moon forecast of the Inner Circle at Astrology Hub. He said it takes like courageous faith. And I think that's a very beautiful symbolism for both Aries, courage, and then faith, Pisces. And for me, that really sums up the kind of quality of this new moon. So there needs to be a faith in something, even if we can't see where it leads us, but it comes from a place of something that really draws us, not from just kind of adventurous impulse, but more aligned with what we truly value and what will help us grow. And even if we can't see the complete path, where we really feel this is aligned as a next step for us. So Pisces is a lot about the collective unconscious. And it's very easy to get lost in that and get lost in other people's stories, in wanting to rescue other people. So again, it's like very important that we look at our boundaries and we really turn inwards in order to gather strength and to find our answers. And it's also very helpful to ask for spiritual guidance if you feel that this is very difficult at this time. To really actually summon spiritual guidance or spiritual support to help you go and center inwards. The energy is watery, is mutable. So let's go into a flow practice, possibly where your eyes are closed, on a medical astrology level. Pisces is connected to our feet, but also to our immune system and our lymphatic system. So strengthening that and going into a, let's say, more internal space as we practice. So you can close your eyes if you like to, and we will connect with our breath and the central channel of our system, of our energy body. And we'll work with the breath to do that, to actually help us create space in all of our different layers of experience in our body, mind, spirit, and emotions, in all of those. So, having said all that, find a comfortable seat and please feel free to raise your seat if that allows you to relax your hips. Very important that you're not straining during this practice. So then let's find Gyan Mudra, where thumb and index finger touch very gently, Jupiter's mudra. And then let's close our eyes. And allow yourself to feel the earth underneath you and to accept the support of Mother Earth as you practice. And as your tailbone, your sitting bones draw down and meet the earth, allow your spine from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head to gently rise. And if it helps you, just allow yourself to drop an anchor or allow a root to grow down into the earth to help you center and ground. And then just take a moment to feel your natural breathing, your natural breath without interfering. And take a moment to check in how you are right now, without the need to change anything. Just noticing how things are. And allow yourself to be there with all of what is right now. Knowing that it is subject to change. And just allowing yourself to be present to your practice. So let us connect with our breath and receiving the breath from our perineum, or the center of the pelvic floor. Let the in-breath flow up the front of the body all the way to the top of the head, to the crown. And then releasing your exhale down the back of your body, all the way down to the perineum, between your sexual organs and your anus. And then just repeating, allowing the inhale to flow up, expanding, fresh energy coming into the body. Traveling up the central core, the central channel. And then exhaling down all the way to the perineum, to the root of the spine. And then just continue in your own time, sensing the breath as it flows up the central channel on your inhale. Releasing whatever you don't need right now on your exhale. Three more in your own time, your own rhythm. Open your eyes, inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, bring them down the central channel. And then we're just gonna start with one arm, take a deep exhale. Inhale for the arm. And then bring your head to your heart. And set an intention. So whatever it is that you want to seed for this Pisces new moon, the step that takes your courageous faith, whatever that might be, or whatever else might be on your mind right now that you feel is your true intention. Bring that into the body with your breath for our practice. And rub your hands together. Cupping your eyes with your palms, a few deep in and exhales, eyes closed, letting all tension evaporate from the face, from the eyes into your hands. And then releasing your hands and rubbing your feet together. Very good. And then just straightening out your legs. And again, connect with your central channel. And with the breath, inhale, we point the feet. Exhale, we flex them. And connect that with your breath. So it's a slow movement. Inhaling up the spine. Exhaling down. Rest your hands in your lap, left hand on top, thumbs touching. Do 5 more rounds in your own time. Really sensing your breath along the central channel. And if your thoughts stray, just come back to sensing your breath along the core of your body, the inhale, flowing up the body to the crown, the center of the body to the crown, and the exhale flowing down the spine, back of the body to the perineum. One more. And then we gently shift, we come into all fours, onto all fours. If you have sensitive knees, feel free to put a blanket under your knees. And if you like, close your eyes, inhaling again up the front of the body to the crown. And then exhale as we round the spine down the back of the body to the perineum. Inhaling up the central channel to the top of the head. And then exhaling all the way down to the perineum. Very lowest part of your pelvic floor. And a few more. And allow yourself to become spacious and at the same time really be present to the breath and sense the breath along the spine. And if it's difficult for you, don't worry if you don't feel anything. It sometimes requires quite a lot of time to feel the more subtle layers of the practice and to get more in touch with the energetic body. So just allow yourself, allow whatever's coming up for you, allow it to be there. And two more rounds. And coming back on to neutral spine. And then we come down on knees, chest, and chin. And then all the way down onto the belly, grounding the feet on the inhale. Again, up to the crown, small cobra. Exhale, releasing. And the breath goes down to the perineum. Inhale as the breath goes up. You can really open the pelvic floor. Feel the bones move apart. And then exhale down and slight contraction. Belly against the spine. And a few more. And if you like, you can come up higher. And really feel that lift to the crown and then exhaling down to the perineum. And just watch or just sense what is the right height for you. You can stay with a small cobra. You can try different heights. Inhaling up the central channel, exhaling down. And then with the next one, we're going to come up again. Inhale, cobra. Exhale on all fours. And then we're going to tuck the toes, place the feet and the knees. The knees as wide as the mat, the feet slightly in, toes pointing out. And then we're going to come, if you need a blanket or you need any other height, you can place it underneath your heels so that the balls of the feet are on the ground. You can also place blocks if you like. And if it's possible, bring your hands in front of your heart. Again, make sure you're comfortable. Take whatever you need to make yourself comfortable here. And then again, inhaling up the spine. And if you like, you can now introduce the mantra so. Exhale down, in your mind. Inhaling so. Exhaling hum. Three more. If the mantra is just confusing or too much for you, then you just let it go. Otherwise, stay with so hum on your in and exhale, respectively. And very gently place your hands on the ground. Toes come in, and you can bend the knees and just come into bent knee, forward bend, and just grab your elbows from underneath. It doesn't matter which one. And again, just inhaling to the crown. So now it's the reverse order, but you inhale still up the front of the body to the crown. And you exhale down to the perineum, which is now facing the sky. Bit of a reverse order, but that actually works really well with our current energy, which is quite volatile, and it's very healthy to see things from a different perspective at times and allow ourselves to be in a place of not knowing. If you like, again, the mantra Soham. And then just come into your downward facing dog. So walking your hands out. And a few rounds here with a breath as we've had it. 3 rounds. Inhale to the crown. Along the central channel. Exhale down to the perineum. You can bend the knees. You can walk the feet as wide as you need to. Just connecting with your breath. And then we lift the right leg on the next inhale. And exhale, bring the foot between our hands, lower the left knee, come up with the upper body. And again, Anjali Asana, like a low lunge, upper body lifted. And 3 breaths. Inhale up, exhale down your central channel. And a smile if you like, and if you can. And bring the hands on the ground. Inhale. Tuck the toes of the back foot under. Lift the back knee off the ground. And then we're going to come into a seated twist. So I'm going to bring that left knee on the outside of my front right foot. And then I'm going to sit back. If that's not possible, extend that leg, and then sit back that way. So it's a twist with the right knee bent. And you can slide your sitting bones down, maybe create some space in your groins. Inhale, left arm up, and then coming into the twist. And let it be a gentle twist. Let your heart lead. So the chin only goes as far as your chest bone. And again, you just follow that breath along the central channel, inhaling up. Maybe so. Exhaling, hum down to the perineum. And then we're going to bring both hands front again. Step our left foot back into runner's lunge. And the right foot a little bit to the outside of a mat. You can place a block if you like under the left hand and bring the right arm up. And again, just having that breath along the spine. You can close your eyes if you like, or you leave them open. Bringing both hands down, coming into a plank pose. Then knees, chest, chin. Inhale your version of cobra. And then coming on all fours. Again, bring your knees wide, tuck the toes under, come into Malasana. Taking 3 breaths here with Soham if you like, or without. Then very slowly, hands on the ground. And coming into an easy bent leg forward fold. And allow yourself to grab the elbows the other way around. Couple of breaths. Inhale to the crown, exhale down to the perineum. Keep the legs as bent as you need to and like to. And then walking your hands out into downward facing dog. Again, connecting to your breath here. Along the central channel, so on your inhale. Hum on your exhale. Next inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bring the legs forward. Back knee on the ground. Anjali Asana, lifting the upper body. 3 breaths here. Closing the eyes if you like. Or imagining you have a set of eyes on the back of a head. So you have that very spacious way of looking all around you. Bringing the hands down. Bring the left foot inwards a little bit so that right knee goes on the outside of my left foot. And I'm going to sit back. If that doesn't work, I'm going to extend that right leg. So the left leg is bent, no matter whether the lower one is bent or not. And again, find a long spine coming into your twist on this side, breathing along the central channel. And again, turning front, place the hands on the ground. Bring the right foot back. Tuck the toes under, walk the left foot out. Bring the right hand on the ground. Left arm goes up for an easy twist. Again, just breathing along the central channel. Inhale goes up to the crown. Exhale down to the perineum. Inhale, pelvic floor widens. Exhale, slight contraction. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Place both hands down. And then find your way back into downward facing dog. Again, 3 deep breaths here. Can bend the knees. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, bring it down for a 90-degree front leg and back leg. I'm going to turn to you so you can see that. So this leg is a 90-degree angle and the back leg as well. So it's like a variation of pigeon. And then you have different options. You can stay all the way front. You might want to twist. You might want to twist to the other side. Just see whatever you feel drawn to. You can, if your body allows, lower yourself down onto your elbows or go even further down. No matter where you are, stay with your breath and a connection to your central channel. Slowly, gently come up on your inhale and changing sides. So bringing your left leg front. And again, 90-90, more or less. And always pay attention to your own body, your own limits. Don't force yourself into anything. And you can find here, maybe you want to have a slight twist. Maybe you want to come front. So wherever you are, just breathing deeply and spaciously. Without straining along the central channel. Eyes closed. Slowly coming up. And then just turning front. Gonna come into, can either come into Baddha Konasana or into a cross-legged position for a couple of rounds of alternate nostril breath. I'm gonna put my blocks under my legs, so I'm not gonna hold here in the groins. Again, very important. Bring your thumbs and index finger of the left hand together. Your right hand to the right nostril and the ring finger of the right hand to your left nostril. Just feel the breath in and out on both nostrils and let go of the central channel for now. Close right and then inhale through the left. Sense the breath going up the left side of the body. Close right, close left and exhale through the right. Down the right side of the body. Inhaling up the right side of the body. Close right, exhaling down the left side. That was one round. Just continue in your own time. And stick with noticing, sensing the breath going up the side when you inhale on the left, up the left side. And you exhale, as you exhale down the side and right side. And then inhaling up the right side. And exhaling down the left side. And 2 more rounds. And next time you exhale through the left, bring both hands down. And just sense the breath again. Very slowly rolling down onto your back. If you need something soft underneath, make sure you place a blanket underneath you and slowly rolling down. Bring your knees into the chest. Place the feet as wide as your mat. Bring your arms out to the sides, elbows bend, palms to the sky. Bring both legs over to the left. And then the face, the head as you like. You can bring the nose up towards the sky or over to the right or even over to the left. Take a few deep in and exhale. Breathing alongside the central channel. And then coming over to the other side. And then releasing your legs, releasing your breath for a very brief shavasana. Allowing yourself to be carried by Mother Earth. releasing all your weight, your breathing, your worries. Take a deep in and exhale. Place your feet one after the other onto the ground in front of you. Roll over to one side with your arms and knees bent. And then just find your way up, eyes closed, into a comfortable seat. Placing one hand onto the belly, one onto the center of your chest. Think about something you're thankful for today. Doesn't matter what it is, just something that makes you smile. Just take a moment to notice how you feel right now. And then close with one round of Om. Take a deep exhale and inhale. And we're dedicating the merits of our practice to all beings without one exception. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed the practice, please share your feedback, like, subscribe, and share the video. And do come to my Zoom yoga classes on Monday at 6:30 Central European Time, or to one of my workshops that will also be online. I look forward to seeing you there. And I'm wishing you a happy Pisces, new moon, and equinox spring. Bye for now.